anything on your feet?
No.
Hi, everybody.
I have chacos. Hi.
Can we turn the air down or up or whatever we can do?
No. Just
you're
go.
good.
Keep going.
So, hey, I'm Laurie.
I'm Hannah.
And we're Journey with the Gingers. I turned the air conditioning on now. She's telling me she says she's cold.
Cold. My toes is cold.
So how's everybody doing?
You know.
How you doing, Hannah?
Well,
what?
not bad.
Why are you tapping me for?
I didn't tap you on purpose.
We're doing good.
Okay.
We're doing good.
I'm okay.
We're okay. This week we were talking about the storm last week. And this week has been adjusters and insurance and and helping Mimi get all that done. Poor Mimi. She has had trees removed. She's had to have a fence. She's going to have a new fence in certain sections. So
I ripped off some of my nails.
I still have my nails, but they have to get done tomorrow. They're going to be a different color. This was my Halloween color for the cruise. Anyway, if you have something that you're celebrating or you have a countdown or something fun, please put it in the chat so we can celebrate with you. Also, today we're going to do a giveaway towards the end of our show. We're going to give away a $20 Amazon gift card to celebrate 2,200 subscribers. I think we're at 2206 when I checked today. Ooh. So thank you for those that have subscribed, and we hope that one of y'all will be, we know one of y'all will be the lucky recipient of the Amazon gift card, which I'll just email it to you. We don't have to mail it to you. We can just email it to you. So good luck on that. We're going to do some trivia. Hannah, you want to tell what trivia you're going to do today?
It's fall trivia.
Fall trivia, and one of the questions will be the giveaway question.
Mm-hmm. It's at the end, so you have to stay to the end.
Yeah. So thank y'all so much for being here. We appreciate it. We put out a video last weekend. It's the days that we arrived in Bermuda. It was actually the day we arrived in Bermuda on the Norwegian Joy, and it's the first day of what we did when we went to St. George on the ferry.
That was a rough.
It was. I was not.
Day.
I was sick. Like I didn't have the cocoa robe. I was sick, and I felt better though after I took the medicine and everything.
Yo, she looked at me and she goes, "Don't panic." And I was like, "What?" She goes, "But I need your inhaler."
It worked though.
I was like, "What do you mean, don't panic?"
Anybody ever get a cough so bad that you try to catch, like it's no, like trying to catch your breath kind of thing?
That's not normal.
But I felt much better after I used the inhaler and I took my medicine, and we went to St. George, and it was on a ferry.
It was hot, and there was no clouds.
It was hot that day. Yeah, it was really hot, and we've had some cool days in New York, so we were like, "Where'd that come from?" Of course, we're in Bermuda, but it was still a beautiful village. They call it a village, St. George, and it was beautiful. I like how there was no commercialization to it. It was all the, like a lot of the original buildings, and you didn't see like a Burger King, McDonald's, and all that there. Mm-mm. It was just really pretty and very historic looking. And
I like that you can go into the little town hall.
Yeah, I put down the video,
the book.
Yeah. It was a pretty little town. It was just hot, and
they have a nice pharmacy.
I had to get some cold mist at the pharmacy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So that was that one. And then the next video is going to be us going to the snorkel park.
Did you videotape me?
With your little butt in the area. I don't know if I did or not. We're going to the snorkel park in the next video, and then we go on the famous homes and hideaway tour. And I think I'm going to try to fit everything to the end of that cruise in that video. And then the next video is going to be our food review. And then the last video is going to be our ship tour.
Yeah, that food review, there is a part at the end where I just look like absolute garbage.
Garbage.
I just remember being like, we have to do this, but I'm so tired. So I know I look like trash.
We do it for the channel.
I know I look like trash.
We do it for the channel. We do it for the Gingers. And then after we do the ship tour, then Hannah's going to go back to her New York City vlog and finish it up.
Woo!
Yes.
And guess what?
That was going to be our good news. We may, or we are.
No, we're going to do that after this live stream.
We're going back to New York City. in January. I've never been in the cold.
I love it in the cold.
I've always been in
Huh.
September or
Like,
June.
Dad and I loved the cold. But what you need to make sure is that you need to get gloves that have removable fingertips. like mittens that just have the covers and just go whoop. That was the best thing. Like fingerless gloves.
And probably some earmuffs.
I just had the beanie, but you don't do beanie.
I don't mess up my hair.
Well, I do not care. But
so we're going back to New York City in January.
There's a bunch of course, we're going to see some Broadway shows.
Yeah.
Probably 2. But we don't know. There's so many up for consideration.
For Tony's and stuff?
No, just for us.
Shows.
Because we have Cabaret with Adam Lambert. We have Jessica Vosk, who's one of our favorite people on Broadway. She was our Elphaba in Wicked when we saw it. She is going to be in Hell's Kitchen. We have The Outsiders, which won the Best Musical for last year's Tonys. We have Suffs, which I heard is amazing. And then they just had their opening, Sunset Boulevard with Nicole Scherzinger.
Yeah.
And she is in the running to win the Tony.
Yeah.
I've heard.
Yeah.
So that probably will be one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So
we're just going for 4 nights?
4 nights?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, 4 nights.
Yeah. Nicole does not do Tuesday performances, so yes, we're good. Hannah is finding people's days off. You know who her alternate is?
Mm-mm.
Do you remember the girl who played Angelica Schuyler when we saw Hamilton? That's her alternate.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Mandy Gonzalez, I think is her name.
So that is our news. I keep on saying
I have to use a companion certificate or I lose it.
For Delta.
Yeah.
So we're going back to New York City for a long weekend.
Hannah already took her days off.
All right. So let's go ahead and say hello to everybody in the chat. And once again, that's just joined us. We are doing a giveaway towards the end of the live stream to celebrate a milestone with our subscribers. Woo. Woo. Nick P, my countdown is 180 days, so that means 6 more months from today is when I head back to Germany. Nice. And there's Anthony Simone. Hey, Anthony, good to see you.
I'm trying. Why?
You know, Anthony's a foodie. He posts like the good stuff that he's eating, like on his Instagram and stuff. I'm like, he and William would be friends. He's a foodie.
Dad is the sweetest human in the whole world. He is socially awkward. But he is. Do not tell me he's not. I'm socially awkward. I can say
he likes to talk.
No. But once, like, he doesn't know how to start conversations. But if you say something about a meal you had, that's how you break the ice with Dad.
He likes to talk about food.
Yeah, I can say he's socially awkward. I'm socially awkward.
Hello, Keith from BDF. I was telling Hannah that Keith has already asked us to be on his birthday live stream in June. He's very well organized. 851 days until his February 2027 Orlando trip. 2,678 days until his
2032.
What did it say? My 2032 Orlando trip. And 229 days until his 63rd birthday. Yay. Love that.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Cheryl and Ed. Hey, Cheryl and Ed. Good to see y'all. Looking forward to see everybody's countdowns because everybody's got somewhere good to go. Hello, Josie. Good to see you. Josie's always on the go and always doing great things on her social media. And Meg. Hey, Meg. She's boarding her flight, but she wanted to say, hey, got y'all in my pocket. Thank you, Meg. Safe flight. Hey, Cruise Nuts. Great to see y'all. Angela, the wonderful Angela. Hey, Angela, good to see you. I really enjoyed having Angela on that cruise. That was fun.
Angela has the prettiest eyes.
She has the prettiest eyes. She does. Hey, Bill Matson, good to see you. 16 days until Bermuda out of New York. That's what we did.
Deja vu.
Deja vu. 141. Oh, sorry. 141 days until the Sun Princess. Nick. I think he's about to get off of it, but Nick tours has been on
one of our favorite Canadians.
Has been with other of our favorite Canadians
Mm-hmm.
on the Sun Princess. A lot of people are doing the Sun Princess because it's new, but it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
303 days until it travels with Cheryl and Ed Alaska group cruise on the NCL Encore. That's where we got to meet Cheryl and Ed. William and I did. Well, hello, wonderful Felicia. Good to see you from SCT Adventures. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate that. And there's Will Cooper. Good evening. Good to see you, Will. Thank you for joining us. And Eric B says, hey, ladies. Eric B has been very involved in all the sports. How you think our Tigers are doing now, Eric? A little bit better? We're climbing the numbers up a little bit. College football, if y'all are not following, has been the craziest season ever to me. I mean, I look forward to watching the games because you just don't know what you're about to watch. It's been crazy. There's Keith. Paul. He says, howdy, 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 driving and listening. Hey, Paul, good to see you. Are you guys going to see Wicked in the theaters? Yes, we do. I've already got our tickets.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, of course, yeah, absolutely. I'm excited. Everybody should go see Wicked. This is the fiance, Terrell. He's been working on the wedding list.
That's what we talked about last night.
He says, I've been working on the... Is he talking to me? To you? He said, Hannah. What's he been working on the wedding list?
I think I know.
Oh, that's exciting. I created a monthly list. Excuse me. Y'all should appreciate my organization of things that they need to tackle for the wedding so they don't wait till the last minute. And they're doing a good job. So Terrell has designed the logo for the wedding. If y'all didn't know, that's a thing now, to have a logo for your wedding. They have asked one of their matron of honor to be a matron of honor. They have a photographer, a videographer, a bartender. What else I got? Caterer, venue, DJ,
painter.
Oh, a painter. Someone that paints their portrait during the wedding ceremony. That's something that Hannah wanted to do. We got our hair and makeup people.
I will say that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. But
for 13 months out.
But listen, the reason why they have these things is because I gave them a list of things that need to be accomplished every month.
Excuse me, ma'am.
And I accomplished some of them for you, too.
First of all, I found the venue. We decided on a caterer within a week of me being engaged, basically.
You had to grab that venue, though.
I know.
Yeah, it's a very popular venue. And it has an open air church, like chapel. And then the reception area is like an indoor enclosed place. During the hurricane, the chapel was blown down. So they had to rebuild it. But they've already started rebuilding it, so it'll be ready in a year.
Hopefully.
It's probably already ready because they're pretty much on top of it out there.
Angela says she now has red cheeks because we told her she has pretty eyes.
Ah, pretty eyes and red cheeks. And I saw a picture of Angela with her husband. He's a nice looking fella.
Mm-hmm.
It was a beautiful picture, y'all. Clemson has been red hot. Thank you, Eric. Our Tigers, knock on wood, are doing pretty good now after they whooped by Georgia. I want to do Hannah's hair for the wedding. Paul, what would you do to Hannah's hair for the wedding? Hannah does have good hair.
My hair is trying to get back to its natural thing. That's why it's like straight at the bottom and curly at the top. So.
Yeah, Hannah has naturally curly hair. I do not. I have naturally straight hair. And
you can kind of tell with
she was putting, what's it called?
Keratin
treatments. Having keratin treatments to let her hair be straight. But for her to have the style she wants for her wedding, she has to have curly hair. So she has stopped doing her keratin treatments. Anything you want to talk about Hannah's hair? What else you want to talk about?
No.
Are you going to vlog the wedding?
No, we have a videographer.
We do have a videographer. So there will be a video, a short one and a long one.
I can't imagine. Not that. I just can't.
No.
I just can't.
No.
I can't.
But I think what they're saying is somebody going to video it. We're not doing it, but no. But no. But yes, we do have a videographer, and Jarrell's dad said something about a drone. So we have a drone pilot that's going to do the overhead thing. So it's going to be pretty.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, we have professionals doing that, so we don't have to worry about that the day of. But yes, there will be a wedding video. Good evening from the beautiful Sun Princess. Hey, Nick. Good to see you.
Hello.
I bet that ship is gorgeous. Princess is just gorgeous anyway, but it's the brand new one, so I bet it's really pretty.
I know nothing.
So what do you have upcoming for the wedding? Engagement pictures?
Yeah.
One day we gotta go look for wedding dresses.
I don't like shopping.
That would be something you need to shop for a wedding.
I understand. I don't like it.
So I think I'm gonna have to take Mimi and go somewhere and go get dresses for she and I.
Yeah, homegirl is itching to go somewhere.
You know what she said the other day?
What?
Y'all, I can share this with y'all. It was funny. It wasn't funny. It was kind of sad. We did go see Ann Juliet in Greenville, South Carolina last weekend. It was fantastic. It's a musical. But we took Mimi, and she was having just the ride there and the ride back and sitting in the chairs during the theater. Her back was hurting. So when we got in the car to come home, she goes, my back is really hurt. When I get home, I'm going to take some medicine. And I said, yeah. I said, you need to take it easy tomorrow. Well, she called me the next day. And she said, I slept 11 hours, and I took I just took Tylenol. I didn't take anything stronger, but I slept 11 hours and I felt better. And I said, good. She goes, you know what was on my thoughts though? I said, what? She goes, I was feeling so bad. I thought, what if I die before I see Hannah in a wedding dress? I was like, that was very morbid, Mimi. So, just saying, she wants to see you in a wedding dress soon. Poor Mimi.
Oh, Lordy.
So we do want to recognize our moderators. We have Anthony Simone, and we have SCT Adventures and Meg from Megs and C's. Thank y'all for being our moderators. Appreciate that.
I had a thought.
What was your thought?
What is your thought on this? Why do you think I had this conversation with her and one of my coworkers? You know, I have morbid fascinations. And one night, like 2 nights ago, I could not go to sleep because for some reason this popped in my head. Why is a coroner an elected official?
You got election on your brain.
And well, no, I don't. I don't want that on my brain, but for some reason that came into my mind. Yeah. And I was like,
in our town, well, our county, yes. I don't think it is everywhere, but it's mostly places.
Most. And
the treasurer.
That's crazy.
The Aiken County treasurer is elected.
But anyways, my thought is, so the coroner's job is to try to determine the time of death, if the person's dead, and the cause of death, and to announce them dead. Okay? That's what a coroner does. Well, in some states, you don't have to have any sort of like education in the medical field. You just have to take classes. Like 180-hour class or something. And I'm just like, I want to know if the person's really dead. I don't know.
I guess that's why our coroner is running unopposed.
Dude. And get this. In Georgia, unless they changed it, you can be 21 years old.
Okay.
So, yeah, this is my thoughts.
Jarrell said, does Princess do Alaska? Yes. Hannah, the last time we went to Alaska was on Princess. It was the Ruby Princess. Yes. Yeah. And Jarrell can book you on that trip, too.
Well, that depends, because Jarrell, for some reason, thinks that Alaska is super cold in the summer.
You know, the last time we went, it was like in the 70s the whole time. It never got cold. But we have been when it was really cold. And that time we went in Juneau. It was really cold.
It was because it was raining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Are you wanting to go to Alaska now?
I can book you. Oh, I have some thoughts about this ship. It's beautiful, but it was not planned out very well. Oh, we look forward to hearing about that.
Keith, it's not in all states.
Not in our state.
No, it's not in all states. Nope.
You would think.
You would think. But it depends on each state. And sometimes the county in each state. Yeah. The rules are different. Yep. Okay. That was I stayed up for 20 minutes thinking about that the other day. I really did.
Thoughts of Hannah that Hannah has at night.
I just spit.
What time was it? Like 2 o'clock in the morning?
I just spit. It came out. It was like midnight.
I don't think about things like that at midnight.
I was just, for some reason, I think I was watching like the first 48 or something, and I was like, coroner. I was like, that's an elected official.
See, I don't watch stressful things at midnight either. Before I go to bed, I want to be relaxed.
No.
I watch like things that make
no
stress.
To make me go to sleep, I watch like Phineas and Ferb or something. Yes, I can quote Phineas and Ferb.
Okay. All right, if you are a creator, put hashtag creator in the chat. If you see a channel you have not subscribed to, please do so, or at least check them out and see if you like to. And we would appreciate that because we have a great community of supporters and creators, and both. So we're going to, once again, we're going to do some trivia. Hannah has created fall trivia today, but at the end, there's going to be one question which has to do with fall trivia that's going to be a giveaway for a $20 Amazon gift card for celebrating our 2,200 subscribers. What?
I borrowed the trivia. I didn't create it.
You borrowed it.
This.
In Arkansas, the coroner is the only person that can arrest the sheriff. We should do a thing about true or false rules in different cities and towns in America.
Yeah.
Why can the coroner arrest the sheriff? I guess somebody has to be able to arrest the sheriff.
Because he can't, because his subordinates can't do it.
Yeah. Why can't, I guess the mayor couldn't arrest the sheriff. That's an interesting thing.
Yeah, good night. It's just the things. Mm-hmm. So Lizzie looked at me, she goes, so I can run for coroner?
I can run for coroner.
I said, yeah, you can.
You can run for treasurer. She can run for coroner.
I said, because you're over 21 years, you have, the education, you're registered to vote. Like, I was reading the qualifications. She goes, I can be the coroner.
Luckily, we do have a good treasurer. I know his wife, and he's done a good job. Luckily, he's the only one that's running. So there is a write-in blank for it if you want to go against him, but I mean he does a good job for a treasurer.
So what do you want to do?
I guess I have some travel memes for us before you get into your trivia, which I found some new ones. I like memes, jokes, funny things. So I'll go like the first one. All right, this is between you and I. This one of them is you, one of them is me. Unpacking when I get home from a trip, or living out of my suitcase for weeks.
No, you don't get the meme. He's like, no.
I know he's saying no, he's against it, and then he's like proud of the fact he lives out of suitcase for weeks. But y'all, when I get home,
no,
I literally start unpacking because I can't stand to go to bed and like wonder where something is, and I need like my contact case or something. I mean, I just like to have everything out of that suitcase and all my laundry put in the laundry room. I'm about to ask you.
Oh, it's still in the living room.
Yeah, Hannah and Terrell went to Blue Ridge 3 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago?
I got back last Wednesday.
2 weeks ago. And that thing's still sitting here. You haven't needed anything out of your suitcase?
I have a lot of clothes.
Have you needed anything out of your suitcase?
Yeah.
So you just go get it out when
yes.
You just sit there with the clothes on the floor?
Yes.
When you go unpack it? Do you need Mama to come over and help you?
No.
Which one are you? Do you unpack when you get home, or do you live out your suitcase for a few weeks when you get back from a trip? Just tell us in the chat. I'd be interested to see.
I know
we won't shame you either way.
I know what Meg's answer is. She's with me.
Meg doesn't pack a lot though. Isn't Meg the one that does a lot of like carry-ons or backpacks and stuff? Yeah. I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. All right. Travel without sharing it on social media. And they said, I ain't going to sit on an island sipping on cocktails without letting the haters know.
I didn't share anything when I went on vacation.
No, I do. I share most. Well, I do share like.
Oh, girl, I know.
Sunset, but I share a lot. I do Journey with the Ginger stuff because somebody else don't.
I don't do social media. Period.
What's her degree in?
Communication.
Communications.
I don't do social media.
I know.
My mental health is a lot better when I don't do social media.
That's understandable.
Elizabeth, out of all people, looked at me and she said, "I understand why you don't do social media." I was like, "Duh."
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah, yeah, I'm okay with it. My mental health is fine with it, but some people do get stressed out with it.
Yeah.
But I do unfollow a lot of people for 30 days. Not unfollow. How you snooze people for 30 days on Facebook right now, and people share, especially there's maybe all the political stuff. If it's just too ridiculous, I snooze them for 30 days.
You're like, we can be friends afterwards.
Oh yeah, I'm friends with them. I just don't want to see all that mess. So.
Mm-hmm. BDS says that he is the number 2, so the people that
he lives out of his suitcase after he travels.
And Angela says she needs to do laundry.
Me too. I'm a laundry fiend though. And I will say that the people that stayed at my house after the storm for 7 days were probably pretty appreciative. They had clean washcloths and towels because everything was clean before the storm happened. This is me and William. When you're trying to relax on vacation, but she's got you posing for a picture every 4 minutes. We try to take a picture like on the balcony, or something, I should one day if he wouldn't get upset, I should show the outtakes. The outtakes are hilarious of us trying to take a picture together.
You were definitely the one on the left.
I am the one on the left, and he's like.
My dad doesn't like to smile with his teeth.
Yeah, he's like. This is the funniest thing. One thing I will never do is travel with Tom Hanks, because all his movies with travel go wrong. That's the one where he lived in the airport, and he collected the money from the carts. Mm-hmm. Which one is that one?
So this one down here is a true story. It's about like. If I remember correctly, he was like a captain on like a small ship, and this is a true story, and he was held hostage by like pirates.
So he does have bad luck every time he travels.
Yeah, but like it's a true story about that man's life, and there's a really famous quote where like the leader of the pirates was like, look at me, I am the captain now." So that like people quote that all the time. That's from that movie.
Yeah, but yeah, all of his but movies about travel do not go well or have malfunctions.
Yeah. I don't know I know it's Castaway. What is that one up there?
Is that Forrest Gump?
No.
Who is that sitting with him?
I don't know, but that's not Forrest Gump.
It's not.
What's that?
Apollo 13.
Oh. Hi, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan. So, never travel with Tom Hanks.
My aesthetic.
Do we have everybody's responses? I wait until I get back to post on social media. Yeah, a lot of people do that, especially so people won't know you're not home. I don't do that, I know. But usually I have somebody here with my dog, so it's not like my house is sitting here empty. I have a house sitter or a dog sitter or Hannah. It says I do live updates like I did for my 60th. Yeah, I remember you going live at Disney. Cool.
Isn't that so pretty? See the trees.
It's beautiful. Everybody like Hannah's background on her fall trivia. It's beautiful. We were talking about how our trees haven't changed after the hurricane.
So, yeah.
Is there something wrong? I mean, that caused a problem with the trees?
I feel like it did. Like, there's this one tree that literally is this color orange at our office, like every fall, and it is brown. It is brown. And I'm like, where is it?
Why are they not pretty?
I don't know.
Everything's messed up around here.
All right. Well, next. All right. First question.
Just answer in the chat, and we'll tell you when you get to the one that's for the giveaway.
It will say it on the screen.
Okay.
Which founding father wanted a turkey to be the national bird of the United States? Dad knew this right away.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'll be the next one right away.
You are a basic. And I show every time I create a trivia, I share it with the girls I work with to see if they can guess it. And they were not guessing it. And I said, out of all the founding fathers, who looks like they want the turkey?
Who looks like they want the turkey? Oh, Lord.
Can you imagine having a turkey instead of the bald eagle as your national bird?
Mm-mm.
Why do we have national birds?
We have national everything.
Like,
What's the bird of
Carolina Wren, if you ask me that.
what's the flower
Yellow jasmine.
for South Carolina? Yep.
Because they drill that into your head in 5th grade.
3rd grade. South Carolina history.
Was it 3rd grade?
I taught 3rd grade. I remember that. Yep. What's the state? Shag dance.
No, they drill that stuff into your head. What's the capital? Why is there a palmetto tree on the flag? La-dee-da-dee-da.
What was the original capital?
Charleston.
Mm-hmm.
But it was too far to one side, so they moved it in the center.
Columbus in the center. Yep.
Yeah. All right. So
you would have liked it that we had United States trivia on the cruise.
No, I don't know much about anything else.
They had a lot of capitals though.
Oh, I know all the capitals.
Questions, yeah.
Benjamin Franklin.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me that he doesn't look like he wants the turkey. That's how they got it. When I said that, they were like, Benjamin Franklin. And I was like, thank you.
Guess he wanted the turkey. He didn't get his way.
Nope. Genius. Wanted the turkey.
It's a founding father.
This is the one where she's like, I know the answer.
I know the answer to this one. I don't really like it though.
At Starbucks, what does PSL stand for? PSL.
Starbucks is about to have the new Wicked cups in their store.
Let us just talk about how Stanley basically sold out of their Wicked collection in 20 minutes.
At Target.
In person and online. Caused fights in Target. And they do not have a restock.
Why can't they restock though?
I'm like, you are missing out on so much money.
I mean, the movie's not till another month. Why can't they restock?
I don't know.
But
my biggest thing is that like there's people reselling them for like $125 a pop.
Doing that. That's why they sold out, because people did that to try to resell them.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's
there's so much branding right now for Wicked.
It's crazy.
Everybody wants to sell Wicked stuff.
There's Wicked luggage, Wicked purses, Wicked makeup.
Yep.
Wicked phone cases, everything. Unlimited. Together we're unlimited. Yeah. For my, I call it the.
Please sell lots.
What?
What's a timely turtle?
That's what I don't get. And I'm marrying him, and I don't know that.
Are we missing on conversation? The Pilgrims had turkey because they mistaken it as a peacock.
No.
Please sell lots.
No. But
I don't know what a timely turtle is.
What is a turtle? Pumpkin spice latte.
And I'm really not a big fan of it. But I will say, Carnival. They have their little Carnival.
Oh.
Had their coffee shop, you know. And each day they had a different flavor. And one day William he says he got a pumpkin spice because he wanted it. And it was better than Starbucks. Starbucks is like too much flavoring to me. I think like a subtle flavor would be better. It was more subtle on Carnivals.
All I know is when I drink Starbucks, I need to be home.
Enough said, Hannah.
Elizabeth looked at me.
That is TMI. That is not live stream.
Elizabeth looked at me because our coffee shop was closed on Sunday. And it wasn't open when it was supposed to be. And she was like, you want Starbucks? I was like, and we had like 2 hours ahead of us of driving. I was like,
Gosh, Hannah.
Oh, Jesus.
I've been drinking, is it Lavazza?
Yeah.
It's good.
Tell me I'm wrong and Starbucks doesn't hurt people's stomachs.
It's strong.
Yeah.
It's strong.
What country was the first to use scarecrows? Jarrell, do not answer this.
Mossy Creek turtles.
Again.
Yeah, we were the turtles from Mossy Creek.
Is he being spammed right now?
Timely turtle. He's all into.
Hannah, do you drink Dunkin'? Dunkin' has too much sweetener in for me. I drink black
She
coffee.
just drinks black coffee. I like Dunkin' though. I used to like their sugar-free raspberry syrup, and they stopped. I don't know if they got it back, but I used to get it religiously, like when I was going to work, and they stopped carrying it.
My advice to y'all is just keep guessing the country, like famous countries where tourists go, and it's not the United States.
What country is the first to use scarecrows? You might want to give a hint for the
It's not
continent, maybe.
It's not Europe.
Hannah, do you drink? Yeah.
See, Dunkin' has too much like sweetener and stuff in it. Like, okay, when I think of Dunkin', this is also probably part of it. Is do you know what I'm about to say?
No, I'm afraid what's coming out of your mouth.
When we went, it was during the Coco Roro in 2020, and we went to Williamsburg, and Elizabeth was with us, and we wanted to go see Monticello. And I was driving. It was like an hour and a half away or something, like 2 hours or something. I don't know. And we're driving. I'm like, I need coffee. It was also very early in the morning. And Elizabeth was like, oh, there's a Dunkin'. I get just a freaking latte. Like it was like a caramel latte. Mistake. Disgusting. But then our dumb butts didn't realize that Monticello was on a mountain.
Little mountain. And
it was all these winding roads. It is literally Italian for little mountain. And when I got up at the top of the parking lot, I was like, I am going to vomit in this parking lot. Because it was so sweet.
Candace can tell you all her business
it was
today.
So,
all about belly functions.
It was so sweet. And I do not get car sick, but with the windiness, and after that, I've never drank Dunkin'. I was like, look away, look away. I didn't vomit.
I don't normally drink coffee in the car. I usually have like water in the car. I'm not a drink coffee.
My stomach hurts
unless
thinking
I was
about
going
that
to
coffee.
work, you know. But yeah,
it's Egypt.
It is Egypt. Good job, Angela.
It's just Egypt.
Egypt has its first scarecrows. Who would have thought?
You read it.
When was the first day of autumn in 2024 in the Northern Hemisphere? I'm trying to think what I was doing on that day. I guess I was at home.
That was Tuesday.
The storm came on 27th, which is Friday.
Oh, shoot. I'm thinking October.
No, it wasn't Tuesday. It was 5 days before the storm.
What was I doing on that day? Everything's a blur.
I can't tell you what I was doing every day. I'm over 50. I can use that as an excuse. I don't know.
Let's talk about something, Mom.
Well, it got really cool like last week, and it felt wonderful. It felt like fall, and then all of a sudden it's back in the 80s now. But they said on Sunday it's supposed to get back down again for a little bit. I'm ready for cold weather. And we're about to go in November, and I was thinking about Elizabeth's wedding last year, how cold it was, and that was November 11th.
That's why we need blankets.
Yeah, we're not ordering until the last minute. Like, I'm not gonna buy blankets for 84 degrees.
Bye, Keith.
Good night, Keith.
Last week, Terrell and I were in the mountains, and the coldest day was when we went to the orchard. And that's when I looked at him, and I was like, I don't want to pick apples. I don't want
I bet
to
he didn't want to either. He
apples.
Cold.
Yeah. He just kind of looked at me like, and I was like, you want to drink some cider? And he was like, yeah. So
I warmed up the apple cider y'all brought us and put some brandy in it.
Tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was your part of your thank you present of letting me stay at the house for 7 days, housing and feeding me.
September 22nd.
It's not the same day every year. It's according to the Farmer's Almanac.
We're not going to be live next Thursday. I think we announced that last week, but we have next Thursday is Halloween, and we do have a lot of trick or treaters that come to our house.
We shall see with the
with all the debris in the road. Yeah, people are worried that the trick or treaters won't be able to
get there,
go out because of all the debris in the road.
I wonder if they should just have like a
certain location.
Yeah,
they should have a certain location. The kids could just go there and get candy from everybody. But we're hoping that they get out. We have a lot of people that have golf carts and stuff, so maybe they'll kind of go around with golf carts.
Oktoberfest takes place every autumn in what German city?
In Helen, Georgia.
German.
We've never been during Oktoberfest.
I don't want to go.
Yeah, I bet it's pretty crazy. It's such a small town, too. I like when you and I went for Christmas that time.
It's very nice.
It was pretty. The lights. And
it was just chill. It was chill.
Yeah, a lot of the businesses weren't even open.
Yeah.
When we went, but it was nice and quiet.
Well, I would say I really do enjoy Blue Ridge, though.
Mm-hmm. Blue Ridge, Georgia looks like a Hallmark movie place. Like they could film. They may have. They had one in Helen one time.
That makes sense.
They made a Hallmark movie in Helen, Georgia.
In Blue Ridge, there's like a knife and sword store, and Darrell bought himself some gifts for himself. And then I didn't mind because the lady had a cat. So while he was looking around at knives and stuff, I was playing with this cute little black cat. It was so cute.
Missing your cat?
She's a little demon. I do love my cat. Don't get me wrong. She's a highlight of my day every day. But daggum, she is annoying. When she gets the zoomies at 3 a.m.
So where does Oktoberfest take place every autumn? Munich. I did not know that one. Honestly, I thought everywhere in Germany had Oktoberfest. I didn't know it was like one big.
Like the original is.
Yeah, the original's there.
Mm-hmm. And they have like really good carnival rides and stuff. Like people travel
Darian would have known that. In ancient Greece, who was the goddess of harvest? The goddess of harvest. We have a big area near us that grow peaches. That's one of the top sellers and things that they grow in our state. And but there's a peach stand that's up in Johnston, South Carolina, that has they've made it, and so in the fall they sell fall stuff like apple, pumpkins, and all that stuff. But they started up a whole like festival area, it's kind of like what you worked at when you were in college. But they have, you ride through and there's all lights and pumpkins and all this kind of, and they have lots of stuff like that. I think they're really trying hard to make it more of a festival kind of area up there.
This person is the mama to Persephone.
Yep, that had to be a Jarrell question. He likes Greek mythology.
I knew the answer to this.
How did you know the answer? I have never heard
because
that one.
I love the story of Demeter and Persephone.
You just told the answer.
Oh shoot! It's Demeter.
Good job, Angela.
It's Demeter. So basically Persephone, long story short, Persephone gets kidnapped by Hades, goes in the underworld, and Demeter goes to get her. And Demeter's, the goddess of, whatever.
Harvest.
Yeah. And so Persephone eats something down there and in the underworld, and Demeter's like, Hades, give her back to me. And Hades is like, well, she ate 6 of these seeds that were in the underworld's fruit, so she got to be here for 6 lunar cycles, and then she can go back to you for 6, come back to me to 6, da 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 da. Well, every time that Demeter gets sad that Persephone has to go, the harvest dies.
Oh.
So that explains the seasons changing.
So is Demeter in Hadestown the musical?
No, it's Persephone in Hades.
That's the next musical we're going to see. Well, yeah, local.
Way down, Hadestown.
William, not you, but William and I and my mom and her friend Ellie went to see the United States Air Force Band and their singers. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. That was a great performance. It was local. They came here. We had a local business that sponsored them. I just can't imagine how much that cost to get them there. It was such a good concert, and just phenomenal singers.
Mhm.
And it was a free event, which was really nice. Can y'all tell we like going to performances?
A lot.
A lot. What sporting event is known as the Fall Classic in Major League Baseball? If Eric's still here, I bet he would know. I think it just started. Will's like, I know this one. What you looking at, Hannah?
I don't know. I put Hank Aaron stamps on our newsletters this past month because of that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. There's Hank Aaron stamps if you don't know that.
How much do you love baseball, Hannah?
Hmm.
She's not a fan. And we have a minor league baseball team here in our town.
Let me tell you.
What will you tell me?
I would rather watch curling.
Okay. So you don't want to go to a baseball game?
I don't want to pay to go to a baseball game.
Game 1 between the Dodgers and the Yankees is tomorrow.
Mm. No hate to anybody that watches baseball. It's just not for me.
My great-grandma loved the Braves. Loved it. And on her 90th birthday, they gave her a baseball where the whole team assigned it.
That's sweet.
I know. She loved the
The
Braves.
answer is the World Series.
It's the World Series. What country did Halloween originate from? I totally didn't get this one.
The hint is that it's in Europe, so have fun.
Are you coming over for Halloween to hand out candy?
My neighborhood don't do jack.
I know. I remember, bless her heart, the first year she moved into her house, you moved in your house like in October.
Yes, and I made all these goodie bags and everything, and I got 3 trick-or-treaters, and I was mad.
Yeah, and her neighborhood is actually the neighborhood I grew up in as a child, and it was huge because it was all young families back then. So your family, yours isn't young families that much anymore.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, it was. My parents went all out for Halloween. My mother actually made me dressed up like a vampire, and my dad got a refrigerator box and painted it black, and she laid in it like a vampire. And then when the kids came up, they didn't know she was real, and she would lift up to give them candy. She had the candy in the coffin with her, and they would just go running.
So that's what Dad did. One year they put the candy bowl at his feet. And then at the end of the night, he was like, I can't do this anymore.
He's like, my back hurts so bad from getting lifted up. It was fun, though. It scared the poop out of people.
Yeah, but Mom would see, like, young kids, and she would be at the bottom of the driveway, and she would just hand them the candy.
Yeah, if the little ones came.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let them go up to him because I don't want him scared.
Yeah. It's Ireland.
It's Ireland.
Ireland.
It's on my bucket list.
I want to go to Ireland. So one of my favorite clients came in today, and I love talking to her because I want to be her when I, grow up. Because what she does is that she'll come to me, and I'll be like, "Where have you been?" And she's been to like 6 countries. She was like, "I went to." What she said? She said, "I went to Costa Rica. I went to Scotland. I lived in Ireland." She said last year she went to Jordan, and this year she's going to France, Australia, and Portugal and Spain. And I was like, can it just be you?
When I grow up.
All right. Now, we know the Irish helped start Halloween. They also helped create jack-o'-lanterns. So what did the Irish use for jack-o'-lanterns originally?
It was not pumpkins.
So they actually have like a folklore to where there's like this mean spirit called like Sneaky Jack or something, and the jack-o'-lanterns were meant to scare him away. So they were jack-o'-lanterns.
Oh, the Jarrell's answering. Didn't he help you with that?
Yes.
So he said his answer.
When I was trying to take off my nails last night, I was like, Jarrell, read me some questions, please.
Let me see your nails. Hannah took her nails off. And you were going to read them for your engagement pictures?
Yeah, like the day before.
What color are they going to be?
Black. Surprise, surprise.
Do you have your outfits for your engagement?
No. I just figured out what day it was.
I guess we need to go shopping.
I don't like
You gotta go
They
shopping.
don't like it.
No, you have to go shopping.
All right. So the answer is turnips. Turnips.
Turnips.
The original picture of the turnip that like they carved, they actually looks really freaking scary. I found cute ones. They look really freaking scary. Like,
what the purpose to scare somebody else?
I'm talking like they look like shrunken heads. Like it scared me. I was not going to put that up here, and so I found other turnips. What president was the first to give a turkey a presidential pardon? I'm going to give you a hint. It didn't become a tradition until George H.W. Bush. He is not the answer. It became an annual tradition under him. But there were 2 presidents that did it before him.
Oh.
One was Reagan. That is not the answer. So hint is before Reagan.
So the next time we go live, the election should be over.
Oh, please.
Maybe. Depends on the outcome stuff.
Please.
But that would be, no, that's a good thought to know that we don't have to listen to it anymore. All the stuff.
I'm so tired of my YouTube ads being political.
And
I'm just like, just let it go back to being
games.
Let it be back to Tostitos commercials.
Especially if you're watching like football teams that are in the swing states. Like when Georgia Bulldogs were playing that night, it's like so much political stuff. It's like, yeah.
Boy, you found this question.
He's the one that found the question.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
The answer is Kennedy.
It's Kennedy. John F. Kennedy.
Yep.
Yeah, John F. Kennedy had dachshunds.
Cute. Didn't you have a picture of
I
it?
do in my laundry room. My laundry room, we've always usually had a dachshund in our life. We have Bella now. But
in Eliza's defense, she is part dog.
Weenie, yep. But so in my laundry room I have
Pause. What insects migrate to Mexico every fall? Continue.
In my laundry room I have a print or copy of an Andy Warhol picture of a dachshund. And then I have on the other wall I have 3 pictures of people from the past with dachshunds, and one is Roosevelt, and one is Kennedy, and one
Teddy.
And one is just some American soldiers during World War II with the dachshund in their hand. So, I did not know the answer to this one either.
I did. Jarrell asked me this
I
one.
said cockroaches. I was like, what?
They fly. The hint is that they fly.
They fly. They migrate. They fly. They don't crawl.
That would be a very long trip for them. Sometimes they go from Canada down to Mexico.
I wish our mosquitoes would migrate to Mexico and live there forever and never come back.
I'm wondering how vital mosquitoes are to the ecosystem. Because can we not just
We've had the worst time with mosquitoes this year. Being in the house. I'm like, don't go away. And they're still there around. I'm like, it's got to go away. It's time. I even have one of those catcher things with a glue thing on the blue light. It's still like coming around.
Monarch butterflies.
The monarch butterflies.
Or butterflies, but mainly monarchs. Butterflies.
I love butterflies.
Butterflies.
Butterfly
This is the last question before the giveaway.
Okay.
This is not a giveaway question. What is the name of the classic Halloween movie that features the Sanderson sisters? Fun fact, this was the original giveaway question, but Mom said it was too easy, so I had to switch it with another one. Fun facts.
Do you watch that like every year? Or no?
I watch Nightmare Before Christmas every year.
Do you know that the Nightmare Before Christmas has been showing at Riverwatch theaters during the day, like at 1 o'clock and 3:15? I'm like, I wish they would show it in the evening so you can go see it. Would you watch it in the big screen?
Yes! I watched Beetlejuice, not the second one, the first one in the big theater with Jarrell. That was one of our first dates.
I like when they bring back movies to the big screen.
What's that noise?
I think it's Copper the dog next door. when I took your dad to see It's a Wonderful Life. That's his favorite Christmas movie. And on the big screen, that was really cool to see it there. See, people know it.
Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus.
It's just a little bit of Hocus Pocus.
I haven't watched the whole thing. I watched the beginning.
You are no fun. No fun. All right. It's a giveaway.
So the first correct answer will win a $20 Amazon gift card that we will email to you. So if you win, please message me your email address.
You ready? You ready? Go. What U.S. state has the largest bat colony in the world? Fun fact, that's my spirit animal.
A bat.
A bat. They're nocturnal and they can't see.
Are you pulling up our YouTube channel?
No.
Oh. What U.S. state has the largest bat colony in the world?
Take a look in a book, reading Rainbow.
And I guessed it was is it Arizona?
Yeah.
I guessed Arizona, but it was wrong. Do.
I love bats. Bats are so freaking cute.
Not when you get them in your attic.
They're so fluffy.
You're gonna love if you have them in the attic.
They're so fluffy.
You have to get like professionals to handle that.
Just touch my foot. All right.
Da, 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 da. You did good.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
It is Texas.
It is Texas, and Angela's first. Congratulations, Angela. And I have your email address, so I will email you an Amazon gift card that you can use for your Christmas shopping or whatever you want to use it for.
I'm laughing because this is a funny answer.
Huh?
Gotham City. That's funny.
Okay.
So that picture is the actual colony. It's called Bracken Cave, and there are more than 15 million bats in there.
Mm-mm.
I love bats.
I'm glad.
So cute.
When we used to go swimming in the summer, we had a swimming pool growing up, and we used to go swimming in the summer, and the light would be on in the pool. They would dive at your head because they're diving for the bugs.
That sounds like a you problem, not a bat problem. That sounds like you shouldn't be swimming out there at night.
It's fun to swim at night.
Yeah, no. The only tattoo I've ever thought about getting is a swarm of bats. I love it. They're so cool.
Not Jarrell's name?
No. No.
What'd she say?
This was my trivia. Like,
fall and Halloween is her jam.
Mm-hmm.
Angela's good at trivia too. She played with us. They played Star Trek trivia. I did not participate because I know nothing about it. But they were playing with William and Dave and Ronnie and all that on the cruise ship.
Mm-hmm.
I love playing trivia on cruise ship, especially if it's something I know. But yeah. Well, thank y'all so much for playing. We appreciate it. And thank you for helping us celebrate the 2,200 subscribers. We will have another vlog that comes out before our next live stream. And we will not be live next Thursday because it's Halloween, like I said earlier, because we have trick-or-treaters coming to our house, hopefully, because I have all lots of candy. And yeah. What would you like to say, Hannah?
We're going to New York.
Well, I guess we can share more when
It's booked.
When it's booked, yeah.
So
we know nothing yet.
We know nothing yet.
But Hannah, will you close us out?
Thank you all for staying toward the end. You are the real MVPs, but we hope that you all stay safe out there, stay healthy, and don't forget
to journey on.
Thank you. Bye.
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 Congratulations, Angela.
Bye.
Bye.